All right, let's talk about something we all do, spend money, right? But what if I told you that every single time you buy something, it doesn't just have to be money going out? What if it could be an opportunity, a way to make your money actually work for you? That's exactly what we're going to dive into.
So here's what we've got on tap. We're going to start with the whole idea of getting rewards for your everyday spending. Then we'll get into what these reward cards actually are. After that, we'll figure out how to choose the best one for you. And, super important, we'll talk about avoiding the hidden dangers. By the end, you'll know how to make the right decision for your wallet. All right, first section, the reward for everyday spending. You know, we're all spending money constantly, but are we getting anything back for it?
So really think about this for a second. Is your money actually working for you? Every time you swipe for groceries, pay that phone bill, or buy a coffee, what happens to that money? Does it just disappear from your account? Is that it?
Here's the deal. Every single one of those purchases could be a missed opportunity for a reward. See, when you use cash or your regular old debit card, it's just a transaction. It's a one-way street, money out, end of story. But you know what? It really doesn't have to be like that. So how do we fix that? How do we make it a two-way street? Well, that brings us to our next topic, reward cards. What even are they? Let's break it down.
Okay, so the core idea here is something called reward points. And honestly, the easiest way to picture them is like a digital piggy bank. Every time you buy something with the card, you're not just spending, you're also tossing a few digital coins into this piggy bank, building up value for later.
And the whole thing works in a really simple cycle. Step 1, you spend on your card, just like you normally would. Step 2, you earn points or cash back for that spending. And Step 3, you redeem those points for actual rewards. It's that simple.
Okay, that all sounds great, right? But then you look online and there are like a million different cards. So how on earth do you choose the best one? Well, it's all about knowing what to look for.
When you're looking at these cards, you're basically doing a balancing act. On one side, you've got the costs. That's things like the annual fee, what it costs you per year just to have the card. And the big one, the interest rate, or APR. That's what'll get you if you carry a balance. Then, on the other side, you have the good stuff, the earning rate, which is how many points you get for your spending, and the redemption value, which is what are those points actually worth?
Now, most rewards programs boil down to two main types, cashback versus travel points. Cashback is exactly what it sounds like. It's simple, it's flexible, you get actual cash back or a credit on your statement. Super straightforward. Travel points, on the other hand, can have a way higher value, but you got to use them for flights and hotels. So it really comes down to this. Are you a frequent traveler, or do you just want simple savings?
Okay, let's pause for a second. This next part is maybe the most important thing we're going to talk about, how to avoid the hidden dangers. Because yeah, rewards are awesome, but credit cards have some serious risks you need to know about. Take a look at this number, 24%. That's a pretty average credit card interest rate. And let me tell you, that is the trap. If you don't pay your bill in full and you start carrying a balance, that interest rate will completely wipe out any rewards you've earned. It doesn't just cancel them out, it totally buries them.
So you've got to watch out for these pitfalls. It can be something as simple as a high annual fee that you're not getting enough value from, or, that temptation to overspend just to get a sign-up bonus. Then you might run into confusing rules for redeeming your points, or get smacked with a late payment penalty. All of these things can lead you straight into the biggest danger of all, falling into debt.
So, we've seen the good stuff and we've seen the bad stuff, which brings us to the final question, making the right decision for you.
So, what should you do? The key thing to remember is that it's not about finding the best card out there. It's about finding the best card that fits your life and your habits.
And to figure that out, you have to be really honest with yourself. Ask yourself these questions. First, do I pay my balance in full every single month? If the answer isn't a solid yes, then a rewards card probably isn't for you. Second, do my spending habits actually match the card's rewards? Are you getting points for things you already buy? Third, are the rewards you're getting actually worth more than any annual fee? And finally, the big one, can I manage credit responsibly?
And that really is the key takeaway here. The best card is the one that fits your spending, not the one that changes it. You should never, ever change your habits just to chase rewards. That's a trap. The goal is to get rewarded for the life you're already living.
Which leaves us with this final crucial question. Are the rewards worth more than your financial health? Because at the end of the day, rewards are nice, but they are never worth risking your financial stability. A credit card should be a tool that helps you, not a trap that hurts you.
The real reward is being financially healthy. So think about that.